like to do in retro news, Edit Station 1 and I are celebrating the 15-year anniversary of one of our favorite survival horror video games. That's right, the original Resident Evil game was released 15 years ago. It was known as Biohazard in Japan and originally released by Capcom for the PlayStation and later for the Sega Saturn and the PC. In the original game, you play as a special law officer trapped in a mansion with dangerous mutants. You fight through these mutants to uncover the mystery of it all. These games are commended because, yes, they are typical horror action, shoot mutants games, but they also integrate puzzles within the action. Some people don't like that, but we do. Use your brains, gamers. The series has spawned over 10 different gaming titles, including a Resident Evil pinball game for the Game Boy Color, comic books, and it's given us movies. But most importantly, to honor this retro game's teenage birthday, Capcom is serving up a whole slew of new Resident Evil editions. First, for the 3DS, we will see Resident Evil The Mercenaries hitting stores this month, and also for the 3DS, we will get Resident Evil Revelations in 2012. For our Xbox Live and PSN users, don't worry, you won't be left out of this new content. You will be gifted Resident Evil Code Veronica X this fall and given a new HD version of Resident Evil 4. That's pretty cool, HD is good. And the biggest thing Capcom is giving us, a brand new Resident Evil installment. Of course, it's the biggest thing for our main consoles. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City will take players back to the events of Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 with a new reinterpretation of events. You play in Raccoon City, a place where residents are running wild as zombies, having been affected by Umbrella Company's T-Virus. You can choose to either side with the Umbrella Company or the United States Special Task Force. Obviously, what you choose will yield very different objectives and could radically change the outcome of the series' storyline, so be careful. This new Resident Evil game will be out late this year for the Xbox 360, PS3, and the PC. But we are still waiting for that solid Resident Evil 6 game to be released and further the storyline, but for now, we'll have to wait and check out Operation Raccoon City. Just as good.